Hello,
Hello.
it's John and Meg on our first GoPro video. We don't really know what we're doing just yet, so we'll have to have a play and see what to do. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Did you see me fall over?
Hello.
Hello.
So we're back again for take 2. We're still getting used to using the GoPro and we still feel a little nervous recording ourselves and watching ourselves back. But I'm sure the more we use it, the more we'll get used to it. So just to bring you up to date on where we are at the moment, we're in a small town called Cootamundra with a population of about 6,000 people. It's about 4 hours by car from Sydney or a 10-hour train journey, which is the option we took. We're currently living above a hotel in
Above a pub in Cootamundra.
just to bring you up to date on where we are at the moment, we're in a small town called Cootamundra, which is located about 4-hour car drive from Sydney or a 10-hour train journey, which is the one we decided to take. We're actually living above a pub called the Globe. It's a little bit rough and ready, to say the least. You know, we got paint falling off the walls, no toilet paper. Yeah, it's
No warm water.
yeah, no hot water either.
No kitchen.
Dog poo in the corridor. Yes, really is a life of luxury. But we're not planning on being here long. We actually had a house viewing last week, and we're looking at hopefully moving in on Monday. It's a small 2-bedroom apartment down the main street. We did only get a brief 5-minute tour, so we didn't quite get all the information we needed. So we're just waiting for them to get back to us in terms of like Wi-Fi and if they can actually supply us a fridge. Other than that, we're working at an abattoir located about 4 or 5 miles from the hotel, and we actually bought ourselves a couple of bikes in order to get out there in the morning. The bikes cost us $10 each, which works out to about £5, and they really do cycle like they're worth £5. When we initially bought them, 3 out of the 4 tyres were flat and like you couldn't even repair them, they were in that bad shape. So we had to purchase some inner tubes, and we spent our first weekend replacing tyres, only to find out that the actual tyre frames on my bike are completely bent, and Meg's chain is more than a little bit rusty. So a little bit of WD-40 was required and a few laps around the pub. We saw a half cyclable, would you say? Yeah? Oh, bad English. Anyway, so it makes an interesting ride at 5 AM in the morning. We normally turn up to work absolutely covered in sweat, ready for the 11-hour day. Just to say a bit more about the abattoir, I basically started off as floor boy, which does seem to be the lowest of the low. You wear this bright red apron in a sea of white, and you basically have to go around the floor looking for all the dead lamb parts that have fallen off the conveyor belt and dispose of them out back. Meg had a slightly better job than myself, being a packer.
Packer, yeah, there'll be quite a lot of Chinese girls that don't speak any English whatsoever, so it's a bit of a game of charades knowing what to do. But we've both sort of been promoted a little bit, and John now has to push the kill into the factory ready to go into the machine, and I've got my own vacuum machine, so if you see any meat from Australia, lamb that is, that's not quite 100%, you know that we started that week.
But other than that, it's a pretty quiet area. The weather seems to be consistently about 32 degrees in the day, and well, it's still pretty warm at night. but it does drop around about 3-4 in the morning when we have to wake up. And the fact that our hotel doesn't have hot water isn't very nice, so you get a sharp wake up call. But other than that, I think that's all up to date.
Yeah.
So we look forward to seeing you again soon. So,
Okay.
thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.